Realize that if you have a love for children, if you believe that every single child in our community is our child to take care of and make sure they have an opportunity to thrive, then you're the right person for Dallas CASA in this experience. I think 80%, is it now? 80% of our 80% of our volunteers are full-time employees, so it is a acute time commitment certainly on the front end, but it's certainly something that's manageable with a full-time job. I certainly was able to do it, and I can promise you most of you in this room, if not all of you, are more talented than I am. So it's certainly a very exciting and extraordinary opportunity to give back to these children and to try to find an opportunity for them to thrive. So I really appreciate the Harvard Club Communities Foundation for having us here today. And the opening act is now over. It's my great pleasure to hand the microphone over to our President and CEO of Dallas CASA, Kathleen Laval.
John is a living testimony to the fact that Harvard grads make extraordinary child advocates. We are just so thrilled to have John involved in our organization, to have led our board. You know, we started out, we heard a great quote from Rebecca, and I want to add one to it, and that's from Nelson Mandela, who said that the soul of a society is keenly revealed by the way we treat our children. And I absolutely believe that. And in addition to hoping that we inspire you and move you to explore this opportunity to be a child advocate, to be a CASA, I also wanted to share with you just how proud you should already be of this community and how it is standing up for child victims of abuse and neglect. We are the largest CASA program in Texas. There are 72 programs. We're one of the largest of the 900 CASA programs in the country. Today we serve 82% of Dallas County children who have been removed from unsafe homes and come into protective care, either foster homes or other protective care placements. That's extraordinary. There's no other urban area in our country that has CASA serving that high a percentage of our children. But what we cannot move away from and take our focus away from is that means 1 out of every 5 children who come into care in frightening circumstances, their world turned upside down, are navigating through this under-resourced, overburdened child welfare system without that one constant trusting adult, that volunteer advocate. Because while there are so many great, talented stakeholders in the child welfare system, you as that one adult become a constant in that child's life. We ask a 1-year commitment, and you are, while caseworkers are turning over and changing and being transferred to this unit and to that unit, you are that one trusting adult who models for a child what a dependable, reliable adult looks like. And our children may never have seen that adult in their life. And so it's an extraordinary opportunity to have a very direct impact on a child's life, to really make a difference. Our greatest fear, we hear all of the risks of growing up in foster care, and they range from homelessness to drug abuse to incarceration. But the one that always touches me so deeply is the thought that a child would give up on themselves, that they would think that no one had any expectations of them. And I think that is one of the most heartbreaking losses the child can experience, and that is truly a loss of a childhood. And so our CASA advocates are really the ones who convince our children that they should have dreams, they should have hopes, and that they are more than their circumstances, they are their possibilities. We have lots of other opportunities to be involved with us. We have a children's council and auxiliary group. We have the young professional group we have is truly amazing. John has done a tremendous amount of work to really energize that group. We have a community outreach committee of our board that we're always seeking additional members for. So if you'd like involvement, directly with our board. And we do an information session practically once a week to hear about the volunteer advocate opportunity. You can go on DallasCASA.org to register. No commitment, just come hear about not just what the time management issues are and what the responsibilities are, but learn about what a tremendous impact you can make in the life of a child. Thank you so much for having us.